Isaiah 26:20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, shut thy doors about thee. Them chambers is going to be the chariots, okay? Because that's going to be how we're going to be delivered out of here. The Lord say going to be with you and deliver thee, okay? The elect. It's the only way you're going to be able to get out of this place with thermonuclear destruction is being a rain upon America, man. Which is going to be rain upon America soon in the second Ezra, the 16th chapter. Okay? And it says, hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation overpass. It said, hide thyself for a moment until the indignation is overpassed, man. Okay? Until this indignation is overpassed. Indignation is a righteous anger, and that righteous anger is the thermonuclear missiles, right? This is the righteous anger of the Heavenly Father. I'm going to show it to you. This is his righteous anger, man. Thermonuclear missiles, ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles. This is a righteous anger of the Heavenly Father. Okay? This is going to be shot off. And he said, hey, come and hide in my pavilion. The Lord said, I'm going to protect thee until the indignation pass over. Shut thy doors. You're going to be in the chariots, man. That's the only way you're going to get out of here. And it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon 5 that they're going to be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation in that day. Okay? All right? All right? So they're going to be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation. Psalms 83:4. They have said openly to one another. See, they have said, because they go into these United Nations meetings, trilateral meetings, they go into these Bilderberg meetings, they go into the Bohemian Grove, these secret meetings in the deep underground military bases. They go to all these secret meetings and they say openly to each other. Okay, they have said, okay, and they say it secretly in their hearts, man. That's how they speak. It's secretly, they say it in their heart. Let me get that, that's right in Psalms too. I think another Psalm of Asaph. That precept right there had 74 and 74:8. Psalm 74:8. They have said in their hearts, let us destroy them together. See, they making league together. So Esau, along with the other nations, he wants them, everybody to come in one league and one conglomerate to destroy the nation of Israel, okay? It says, let us destroy them together. They have burned up all the synagogues of the Most High in the land, man. Right? They have burned up the synagogues in the land. And that's what they did. When you go back into the time of the Babylonian Empire, they destroyed our synagogues. And you come into 70 AD, they destroyed our synagogues. And then they're going to try to destroy the people in this time. That's that time of Jacob's trouble. All right? Psalms 83:4, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. It said, let's cut them off from being a nation, okay? They didn't care about invading our country and our cities, okay? They didn't care nothing about basically plundering our goods. They didn't care nothing about that, man. They didn't, okay? They just carried us into captivity. They didn't care, all right? So are we going to care when the Lord puts his spirit on us? Okay, the Lord say he's going to put his anger on us in Ezekiel 25th chapter, like 12, 13, and 14. Are we going to care? No. Because we're going to need the Lord's anger on us, because Jake want to give him a pass, man. All the treachery and anguish he's caused on you and your people, Jake want to give him a pass. But the Heavenly Father, his anger is going to be on us, man. Okay? So it says, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Just like when you read in the book of Ezra, I think Esther, I think Esther, 3rd chapter, 6th verse. I think it's Esther, if you get that. Esther. Esther, it's Esther the 3rd chapter, okay? It said, let us cut them off. They've always tried it. This is an example in the book of Esther, the 3rd chapter. We're dealing with Haman and Mordecai there, okay? I'm gonna read the subject matter is in the first verse. After these things, did King Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, which is an Edomite, and advanced him, and he set his seat above all the princes that were with him. So Haman, when he got in charge, you know he was gonna try to kill the Edomites, because it said they hate is perpetual against us. So you know every time Esau is in charge over us, he's always put his foot on our necks, okay? It says, I started 5. It says, and when Haman saw Mordecai bow not, because he wanted to bow down to him, nor did he reverence, then Haman fell in wrath, was full of wrath. And he thought scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone, for they had shown him the people of Mordecai. Wherefore Haman sought to destroy all the Jews, right? All the Jews, the southern kingdom, Negroes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Okay? When you look up the word Judah, Jew is short for Judah. But when we were taken in that captivity, that Babylonian captivity, we all looked alike, so they just call us Jews for short. That's where the name Jew come up from. Okay? So when you see Jew, to talk about the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Okay? He wanted to destroy all of us. Okay? That were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, even the people of Mordecai. Okay? Verse 8, and Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered abroad, right? Who was scattered abroad pursuant to Deuteronomy 28? The Israelites, okay? So the Israelites are those Jews. When you see Jews, it's really talking about Israelites, okay? There is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people in all the provinces of the kingdom, and their laws are diverse from all people, so they're different. Our laws are we are held to a higher standard. Okay, neither keep they the king's laws. Therefore, it is not for the king proper to suffer them. And that happened in the time of Ahasuerus. Plus, it happened years before with Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They wasn't gonna bow down to the king's laws and music too, right? And it said, verse 9, if it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed, and I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have charge of business to bring it into the king's treasury. And the king took his ring from the hand and gave it unto Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the Jew's enemy. So he was an Edomite. It says in the scripture that he was a Jew's enemy. And ain't nothing changed. They still our enemy to this day, man. Esau is our enemy. As it is written, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. Okay? That was an example. Okay? Now back in Psalms 83. Before they have said, come let us cut them off from being a nation. So when Asaph said this is nothing new. Ain't nothing new under the sun, pursuant to Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. They've always hated us. They're going to continue. It says it's perpetual. So if it was hatred then, it's hatred now. In 2020, they still hate you. Okay? Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. So guess what? Hey, they are basically them dreadful schemes that they be trying to do, they not gonna take effect. So they study trying to destroy us, but the Lord not gonna let them. All right, He not gonna let them destroy us, because if it was up to Him, He'd kill all of us, man. Right? He'd kill all of us tomorrow if it was up to Esau. Right? But the Lord said this. He said a prophecy on that. Jeremiah Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah 31:35. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof are roared. The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, being the sun, moon, and the stars, the Lord said, those ordinances depart from him, said the Lord Yahweh, then the seed of Israel shall cease from being a nation before me forever. So he'll cease the seed of Israel from being a nation before him if the sun, the moon, and the stars are ordinances that depart from him. And they're not going to depart, man. It's here forever. So you're not going to be able to get rid of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? You're not going to be able to get rid of us, man. Psalm 72:17. His name shall endure forever. Okay? His name shall endure forever. Guess what? His people are going to endure forever. That's why he has an elect. He's going to allow 2/3 to be killed, right? But his name shall endure forever. His name shall be continued as long as the sun, and men shall bless in him. See, as long as the sun and men shall bless in him, he says name going to continue forever. Okay? It says, his name shall endure forever. His name shall be continued as long as the sun, and men shall be blessed in him. All nations shall call him blessed. And that's not that the nations. Let's talk about the nations that's within Israel. Because when you have Judah, Benjamin, Levi, those are nations within themselves. Ephraim, Gad, Asher, Simeon, Manasseh, Zebulun, Naphtali, Reuben, and Issachar. Each one of them is a nation within themselves, man. Okay? Look at Mexico. That's Issachar. That's a whole nation within itself. And that's one of the tribes of Israel. Look at Judah. You go to Central America, Zebulun. You go to South of America. You got the nations of Asherites, man. All the nations are gonna be blessed, man. Okay. Hold on. Let me read. Let me get Jeremiah 11. Let me read one of Jeremiah 11:19. It says, Jeremiah 11:19, but it says, but I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter, and I knew not that he had devised devices against me, right? Esau devising all these vices against us. He said he was a lamb. A lamb is what? It's meek, it's harmless, pure and clean, okay? Right? It says they devised devices against me, meaning what? They met and they consulted together, just like Psalms 83 saying. They meet in these weird places and discuss how they're going to destroy Israel, okay? And it says, saying, let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof. They want to destroy the tree with the fruit thereof, meaning what? The tree is Israel. You want to destroy the fruit, you want to destroy what? The prophets and our families, okay? If you want to destroy this tree, you want to destroy all of Israel and our families, man. Okay? And let us cut him off from the land of the living, the land of Israel, that his name be no more remembered. See, that his name be no more remembered. That he and basically the prophecies that we speak may be no more spoken of.